The African Mermaid, Mami Wata. The whispers from the water. Long before maps named rivers and oceans, before borders and kingdoms, Africans believed the water itself was alive. Rivers listened, seas remembered. And from those waters came whispers, stories of a spirit who was neither fully human nor fully divine. Fishermen spoke of a woman with skin that shimmered like moonlight on water. Traders told of sudden wealth, followed by madness. Mothers warned their children never to answer voices calling their names from the river. That spirit had one name across many lands, spoken softly and with respect. Mami Wata. Who is Mami Wata? Mami Wata is not just a mermaid. She is a water deity, a spirit of wealth, beauty, desire, and danger. Her name means Mother of Water. Across West, Central, and Southern Africa, she appears in many forms, sometimes as a woman with the tail of a fish, sometimes fully human, sometimes with serpents coiled around her arms. She is ancient, older than memory, and her power flows wherever water exists. Her many forms. In some stories, Mami Wata is breathtakingly beautiful, with long, flowing hair and eyes that hypnotize. In others, she is terrifying, half woman, half beast. Sometimes she appears pale, sometimes dark, sometimes dressed in rich fabrics and gold jewelry. But one detail never changes. She is irresistible. Anyone who sees her feels drawn, as if their soul recognizes her before their mind does. The first encounters. Villages near rivers told stories of men who vanished beneath the water and returned days later, silent, changed, and distant. Some came back wealthy beyond imagination. Others returned sick, broken, or insane. They all told the same story. A woman beneath the water, offering gifts in exchange for loyalty. Those who accepted never lived ordinary lives again. The bargain. Mami Wata does not take without offering something in return. She promises wealth, protection, beauty, and influence. Gold that never runs dry. Business success beyond explanation. Fame that spreads like wildfire. But her gifts come with rules, absolute devotion, secrecy, and often sacrifice. Those who break her rules pay a terrible price. Love and possession. Some say Mami Wata chooses lovers. She appears in dreams, pulling the chosen one beneath the water into a magnificent underwater palace. There, time does not exist. Pleasure, comfort, and luxury surround them. But when they return to the human world, they can never fully belong again. Human relationships fail. Restlessness follows them. Their heart remains in the water. Wealth that destroys many who accept Mami Wata's gifts become rich overnight. Traders rise suddenly. Musicians become famous without explanation. Businessmen succeed against impossible odds. But wealth without balance becomes a curse. Marriages collapse. Children fall ill. Nightmares begin. Mami Wata demands attention, and when ignored, she takes back far more than she gave. The serpent symbol. Often seen coiled around her body is a snake, a symbol of power, rebirth, and danger. The serpent represents control over life force itself. Those devoted to Mami Wata may keep snakes, dream of them, or see them as protectors. But the serpent also warns, beauty and death often walk together. Worship and rituals. Across Africa, shrines to Mami Wata still exist. They are decorated with mirrors, perfumes, combs, jewelry, alcohol, and fine cloth. Worshippers dress in white, red, or blue. They dance, sing, and offer gifts to the water. These rituals are not superstition. They are agreements, carefully maintained relationships with a powerful spirit. Punishment for betrayal. Those who betray Mami Wata suffer greatly. Sudden loss of wealth, madness, accidents, illness. Some disappear entirely into the water, never seen again. Elders say she is not evil, but she is just. Break the covenant, and the water remembers. Women and Mami Wata. Women devoted to Mami Wata are often powerful, confident, and mysterious. Some become healers, spiritual leaders, or successful entrepreneurs. But they must obey strict rules, including sexual restrictions, purity rituals, and loyalty. Those who mock these rules risk spiritual consequences. Men who fear her. Men fear Mami Wata not because she is weak, but because she cannot be controlled. She chooses, she commands, she dominates. In many legends, she represents female power that society tries to suppress. Independent, seductive, and unstoppable. The colonial era. During colonial times, belief in Mami Wata did not disappear. It adapted. Europeans dismissed her as myth, yet Africans continued to see her influence. Some even believe her image was reshaped by encounters with foreign ships, mirrors, and traders, blending ancient belief with modern imagery. Mami Wata. In the Caribbean. Through enslaved Africans, Mami Wata crossed the Atlantic. In the Caribbean and South America, she appears under different names but with the same power. Her worship survived chains, plantations, and oppression. Proof that spirits travel where people carry memory. Dreams and visions. Many claim Mami Wata appears in dreams, calling, offering, warning. These dreams are vivid, emotional, and impossible to forget. Elders say repeated dreams of water, mirrors, or serpents are not coincidence. They are invitations. Modern encounters. Even today, stories continue. Musicians credit mysterious success. Business people whisper of river rituals. Some deny her existence publicly, yet privately fear her. Mami Wata does not need belief to exist. She simply flows. Fear or respect. Mami Wata is not a demon. She is not a saint. She represents balance, desire and discipline, wealth and responsibility. Those who respect water honor agreements, and no restraint may benefit. Those who seek greed without respect will fall. The deeper meaning. Beyond myth, Mami Wata symbolizes human temptation, the price of shortcuts, the danger of unchecked desire. She asks a question every generation must answer. What are you willing to give up for success? Why her story endures. Mami Wata survives because her story evolves. She exists in fear, beauty, music, wealth, and warning. She reminds us that nature is powerful, memory is spiritual, and not all gifts are blessings. The mother of water remains. As long as rivers flow and oceans breathe, Mami Wata remains. Watching, waiting, offering, warning. She is the African mermaid, the spirit of wealth and ruin, and the water never forgets. If you enjoyed this legend, comment, "More African spirits," or tell another dark legend. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because Africa's deepest stories are still untold.